Hi friends, I am Drishya working as an assistant professor in SNS College of Engineering, Coimbatore. We are discussing about Indian Constitution, the first semester Bachelor of Engineering subject in Computer Science, and we are discussing the second unit, System of Government. First topic is Parliamentary System and Federal System. We already discussed the first part. So now we will discussing about the second part. Federal features of Indian Constitution are that is federalism in India. Federalism refers to the institutional framework in which the powers are shared between the center and its constitutional parts, which includes the states and provinces. Generally, the constitution can be either unitary or federal, depending on the powers and responsibilities attributed to the central and states. The nature of the constitution can be defined by looking into the many powers and duties given to the states by the constitution and interpreting the constitution accordingly. That is known as the federalism. Uh, uh, in one way, our country, the country is unitary or otherwise federal. So our India is federal country. Federal systems are two types of federation. There are two kinds of federation in the case of India: holding together federation and coming together federation. The first one is holding together federation. Powers are shared between various constituent parts of the accommodation of diversity like India. That is holding together federation. Next one is coming together federation. Independent states come together for the formation of a larger unit and states come to enjoy more autonomy. An example is USA. The coming together federation example is USA. Then there are the key features of federation under the Indian Constitution. There are six features. First one is division of powers. The powers of India are divided in different, then state or union like that. Then supremacy of the Constitution and written Constitution, rigid Constitution, judiciary, bicameral legislature. Bicameral legislature means either Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The Constitution is the main source of all the powers of the executive, legislative, and judiciary. All the institutions function under the control of the Constitution. They derived their existence from the Constitution. Supremacy is necessary for the smooth working of the federal government, according to Casey. The federal constitution must be specific and documented. Without a written constitution, it is never possible to easily demonstrate the division of powers between the center and the state. Also, it would be impossible to maintain the supremacy of the constitution without a written constitution. The establishment of federal polity is quite complex and therefore clarity must be in their constitution. So everything is related to the function of or the feature of federal system. Everything is specific and documented, and there are the division of powers are another, like center and state. That is very important. Then the rigidity of the constitution renders amending the constitution easy, as the written constitution is rigid. It cannot be easily amended, and this is to maintain the supremacy of the constitution. That example, amendments means changes. We are already discussed. Amendments can be made by simple majority, special majority, or special majority plus rectification of the state. In federal states, it is natural and dispute may arise between the center and the state regarding the interpretation of the constitution according to them. In this condition, it is necessary to have an institution or authority which can properly interpret the constitution and adjudicate The dispute, the role of the judiciary thus assumes importance, and the interpretation of the constitution by the judiciary is binding on all the authorities. In India, bicameral legislature, it is an essential feature of federalism, that is the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Upper house is Rajya Sabha, then the lower house is Lok Sabha. We discussed very deeply in the next unit about Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. That's it. Thank you.